Hi, welcome. My name is Tiffany. We're going to start with a Pilates video. So for those of you that really want to work your core and you want to feel a little more power, we're going to take these movements and they're going to allow us to bring that power into our core. So what we're going to do is our reclining 100s, meaning you're just going to keep your sit bones on the mat, hold your hamstrings and go ahead and tip back. As you pull your chest to the sky, take your hands outside your thighs, and here we go. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we inhale through the nose and exhale out the mouth. 5 more sets. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Imagine that your hands are slapping the water and you're pulling your belly button to your spine. We have 2 more rounds. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go ahead and grab those hamstrings. Bring yourself up. Little walk in. Hug the chest to those thighs. Starting another round. You can keep with both feet on the floor or you're going to kick back. Raise your back leg and then turn your heel in so you get this rotation. And here we go. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Point or flex the foot, but keep that heel turned in. Hold here, bring that foot down, lift the other leg, turn the toes out, pull the chest to the ceiling, and here we go. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. I encourage you to add your own music in the background. Anything with an 8 count works, but we're not doing it to music. It's really just here to give you more power. 1 more round. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go ahead and release. Pull yourself up. Give a little twist. Sometimes we feel pressure in the back. And go ahead and come back to center. The next level or option to choose is both feet off the floor. Tip back. Heels together. Press the legs to a 45. Pull up, and here we go. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. You've got this. If you feel like you want to put one leg down, put one leg down. If you want to put both legs down, this is your workout. Don't give up. It is such a short time out of your day. These last ones make it even harder, but push through it. Keep breathing. 1 more round. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Grab the knees and release. Take a nice deep breath here. Open the mouth, let it out. We're going to continue working this erectus dominus. So I want you to lay all the way back. Either take your legs to the ceiling for these frog crunches, fingertips to temples. We don't want it behind the head because we don't want to pull our neck. We want to slide our ribs to our hips. So from here, exhale, crunch up and press out. Crunch in. So level 1 here is the heels pressing right back up to the sky. Knees go wide, and we're sliding our ribs to try and get our elbows to our knees. Now I want you to give me 2 more like this. Here's 2 and 1. Now take the legs down on a 45. Make sure you're not arching your back to do this. Keep pulling your belly to the floor. You gotta keep your pelvic locked, and here we go. Pull in and out. Remember, inhale through the nose, exhale out the mouth, and I breathe loud to remind you. We have 8 more. 8. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1. Bring the legs up and then hug it in. Little roll across your back. We're gonna do scissors. So what I want you to do here is first round is hands on the mat, knees over hips. Bent knee scissors for some of us. Again, our belly is pulling down, our back is flat on the floor. We tap, 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 tap. Now you're gonna feel the lower part of that erectus abdominis kick in and stay here with bent knees or extend the legs. Press the back of your arms into the floor, drop one leg down, then the other. So this is where we find our power of pressing down into the earth as we continue to breathe. Now, I want you to make it a little harder. Bring your fingertips to your temples. Wherever you're at, whether it's legs dropping into these scissor drops or it is the knee bend, I want you to crunch up, look to your belly button or to the top of your thighs. Slide your ribs towards your hips, pull your shoulders away from your ears. You've got this, come on, don't give up, elbows wide. Pull your rib cage towards your hips for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back up and release. Again, if you need a pause, hug those shins into the body. Take your legs to the sky. Double legs. So instead of a single leg drop, a double leg drop. Down 2, up 2. Here we go. Down 2, up 2. If you're arching your back, I need you to pull your belly and your ribs down to the floor. Down 2, up 2. Down, down, up, up. Feel the back of your arms push into the mat, giving you a little more stability. Now I need you to give me 8 more. Crunch it up. Down, down, up, up. The crunch up is optional. Inhale, exhale. Shh. You can turn the toes out or leave them aiming straight. Last 4 and 3. Last 2. Last 1 and come in. Nice big hug, big stretch out, nice and long. Draw it in, rock yourself up, turn onto all 4s. So we fired up this erectus abdominis. Let's move into the glutes. So what I want you to do is open your hands up, shoulder width apart, your knees up, hip width apart. We're gonna start with scorpions, and then we're gonna take it into some variations here. Start with that front leg, bring your knee in line with your hip, and imagine your big toe poking through the ceiling. Up, up. Now if you're opening your hip, keep your hips squared with your shoulders, aiming to the mat. We're gripping the mat with our fingertips like we would palm a basketball to release some pressure. But if you need to make fists for wrists because that'll feel better, or you need to come down onto your forearms, feel free to do that. But otherwise, stay up on your hands. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's change legs. Scorpion, try to keep your knee in line with the hip. Big toe points and it pokes through the ceiling. Notice, are you leaning? I need you to keep your weight in the center of the mat. Looking 2 to 3 feet forward to the fingers. We don't want to round. We want to stay nice and long. Some of you will have your toes turned under. Some of you will have your foot flat. Push the ground away as your belly rises to the sky. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down. You're going to feel the burn. Don't run away from the burn. We're going to go scorpion, cross, kick, scorpion, cross, kick. Scorpion, cross, kick. Scorpion, cross, 12 more. Up, cross, kick. Find your own pace. Up, cross, kick. Eight more. Again, you can find me on Spotify and use my Pilates music from there, or you can just turn the music on. Up, cross, kick. Bring the leg down, take a moment, drop back, roll out those wrists. We've got another side, so come up to all 4s, and here we go. Up, cross, kick. Up, cross, kick. Up, cross, kick. Up, cross, keep going, 12 more. Inhale, exhale. 8 more. cross, kick, up, 4 more. You've got this. 4, 3, 2, last one, and release. Again, sink back if you'd like. Roll out those wrists. Or imagine you're flicking water off your fingertips. While we're here coming back up, I want you to walk your hands forward, one handprint. Take your knees wider than your hips and bring your chest over your thumbs. So a little different direction here. I want you to turn your toes under. First, lift the front knee, then lower it down. Back knee. So we're doing these single knee lifts as a way to warm it up. Feel the whole body firing up. It's the amazing thing about anything that's related to plank. And we take 4, 3, 2. Now you're welcome to stay here or double knees lifting. Up, lightly tap. Up, lightly tap. Pull your shoulders away from your ears, chest past your thumbs. We want to look about 2 to 3 feet forward of those fingers. Lift, lower, lift. I need you to give me 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4. You've got this. 3, don't give up. 2, 1, and come down. Again, sit back. Round yourself up. Again, shake it out. We're gonna go back into that leg work. We're gonna take fire hydrants. So what I want you to do is come back onto all fours. You're gonna flex your front leg, lift your knee off the floor, and come up and down. Fire hydrants, right? We don't wanna lean too far over into this back arm and leg. We wanna stay as centered as possible as we lift and lower, lift and lower, lift. 8 more. So these repetitions bring burnout, and we want to feel that burnout but not give up. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, hold it up on 1. Now kick the door closed. Kick and into the elbow. Kick and into the elbow. Kick that door closed. Push through your heel. 12 more. Keep that foot flexed. Power through the legs, dynamic tension, muscle pressing into bone for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold and pulse it up. 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release. Take a moment, stretch that wrist out, stretch the other wrist out, take the back of the hand. Again, if at any time, I know this gets a lot for the wrist, fist for wrist, or come on down to those forearms. You decide, but we set up for fire hydrants, anchoring and lifting up the back knee, and then we lift and lower, lift and lower. Squeeze, squeeze. We're not just throwing the leg up there. We're squeezing to lift. And the good news is there's 8 more. 8, 7. Strong in the shoulders. Be careful of shrugging. Keep your neck long and strong. 4, 3, 2, last 1. Hold it up. Kick the door closed. Kick to the knee. Press back to the knee. A little obliques in there as well as you pull that knee forward. It all depends on your hip flexibility of how far that knee's gonna come forward as you kick the door closed. But let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Here comes the fun. 3, 2, hold the leg out on 1, pulse it up. 16, go. 16, 15, 14, 13, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. So allowing for that burn is so important. Now what I want you to do is give your upper body a chance to relax, so flip it back around. And we have these amazing muscles of our core, those obliques. So as we bend our knees, foot flat on the floor, I want you to think of yourself in a star, but a half star. So keep your front arm down, your front arm out, your front leg out on an angle, back arm out. And notice how my back leg just tips open just a little bit. We're not trying to keep it straight up because we're trying to keep this back hip down. You can take your arm out to the side if you need it. Otherwise, exhale up, inhale lower. Now this can be done with a bent knee going to the shin or the calf. Otherwise, keep it long and strong. Come up. Come up. Remember that breath. We tighten the abs just a little bit more on that forceful exhale. 8. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Change sides, set it up, and here we go. Keep going. 8, 7, 6. If you're feeling it in your neck, remember, slide. 3, ribs to hips. 2, 1. Release. Turn your head to one side. We do build tension in the neck, but you should feel it more in your abs than you are in the neck. Turn your head to the other side. Take a nice tuck in, and as you release, we're going to take that front leg, and if you can, cross the ankle over the thigh. If that doesn't work for you, you can keep the foot here. We're just going to cross over to the opposite knee. So let's start fingertips to temples, front arm out. First, keep your foot on the floor. Exhale, come back. 8 more. Remember, keep the chin tucked in slightly so you're pulling with the muscles of your core instead of the neck. 4, 3, 2, now pick the knee up over the hip. Here we go. Remember, I'm just breathing loud to give you that cue for the exhale. 8, 7. Here you go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we have the other side. Adjust yourself, cross the ankle, or keep the foot on the floor. Again, arm out to the side, fingertips to temples. Here we go, and twist. 8, 7, 6. In 4, we're going to lift the knee. 4, 3, 2, bring the knee right here. Pull the shoulder across, not the elbow. 8 more. Come on, 4 more. 4. Last 2. Last 1. And release. Bring your feet down. Open the knees. So we have this butterfly dive. And what that means is you're going to take your hands to the heart and you're going to dive. So you're going to dive through, come back. Dive through, come back. It's a little move. Packs a lot of punch, and we work the hips. 8 more. Last one, but take your hands down. We'll revisit this butterfly in a minute. Bring your feet up and let's do bridge work. Up for 2, down for 2. up, up, down, down. I need your chin parallel to the floor, your feet at least hip width apart, and see how high you can take those hips to the sky. So up, up, down, down. Let's take it to a hover so your butt won't touch the ground. Up, up, down, hover. Up. So now the muscles have to stay fired the whole time. If you want to bring your butt back to the floor, you're more than welcome to. We have 4 more. 3, drive through those feet. Squeeze the inner thighs towards each other. Last one, hold here. Pulse halfway, pulse halfway, pulse halfway. Dig into those feet. Up, up halfway. 4, 3, a little more intensity. 2, 1. As you come halfway down, now balance on your heels. If this is too much for the ankles, bring your feet flat to the mat. You're gonna fire into those hamstrings as well. Here we go. Up halfway, up halfway. 8 more. You've got it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come all the way down. Bring those feet together. We're going to do butterfly bridge. So some of you, your feet may be more on an angle because you have tightness in the hips, so your knees may not be as wide. Others, your knees are going to drop right open. It's up to you. Again, use the back of your arms, not the back of your head. So a little tuck of the shoulder blades, little chin tuck towards the chest so it's parallel to the floor. And here we go. Lift, release, lift, come down. So we're coming all the way down for this first round. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Halfway down. Up, half. Up, halfway. Squeeze, squeeze. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down, hug it in. Nice big hug here. Roll across your back. So as we take some rocking and rolling, it's a great way to work the abs, but we're gonna have fun with it. So go ahead and rock yourself up. You're gonna cross your ankles and hold your shins. If you're not crossing the ankles, just keep the legs side by side. As you hold your shins, keep the legs in tight. We're not pumping the legs. Drop your chin, roll to the shoulder blades, come up and hold. Try not to let your feet touch. Roll back, come up and hold. Roll back, up and hold. Roll back. Good, you have 4 more. 4. See how the legs are in tight? 3. Takes a lot of effort even though it may look easy. Last one. Now, change legs. It is a mind-body connection, so maybe our brain feels a little weird when we're not on the dominant side. 8 more rolls. 8. Good, you've got 4 more like this. If my pace is too fast, slow down, but you're rolling like a ball for 3, 2, last one. All right, recross the legs, and if you can, go for the outer blades of the feet. If not, you're gonna stay here a little bit longer. But when you roll back, I want you to try and uncross the legs. A lot of flexibility in this, so if you don't have it, it's okay. And then recross. So here's what it looks like. Roll back, roll up. Are you ready? When I first started this, all my ankles would do is hit one another. And that's okay, it's a journey. See where it takes you. We're gonna do 8 on this side. Roll back, roll up, roll back, and up. You got this. Have fun, laugh at yourself, laugh at me. It does not matter, but I need you to give me 4 more on this side. Try not to roll on the back of your head and neck. Keep yourself tucked like a ball. Shoo. Shoo. All right, change legs. And sometimes if you're not dominant on one side, the legs don't listen to the brain, so give yourself time. Here we go. Roll back, roll up, roll back, roll up. Yeah, you got it. Have fun with it. Halfway there, 4 more. Here's 4, 3, 2, last one. And release. Lots of fun, that one. Go ahead and come onto your stomach. Changing things up. I know we keep moving around, but what I want you to do here is, if you're pregnant or protecting a back, feel free to come up to all 4s and do some spinal balance work here. But the rest of us, we're gonna come down. And what I want you to do is take your arms out to the sides. Your forehead or your chin will touch the mat. And for you to hear me, I'm just gonna have my chin on the mat. So from here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna lift and lower, squeeze and release. Push your pelvic and thighs heavy into the ground. Lift and lower, up and down. Back strength. A lot of us are seated a lot during the day, so we fail to have a lot of low back strength, and this is important. 2 and 1. Bring the arms down. Fold them underneath your forehead or chin and just lift the legs. Lift and lower, lift and lower, lift and lift. I just have my chin on my hands so you can hear me, but for the neck, you may want to have your head down or even turn to one side. 4, 3, 2, 1. Mind-body connection. Take the arms out. The front arm and the back leg are gonna lift, and you're gonna look to that hand. Here we go. Lift. Your belly button doesn't leave the floor. Lift. Lift. And lift. Lift. Good. With a little twist, up, come down. It's not about how high you can go. It's just finding that point where you feel the back. Fire up. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come down, press back to those heels. Nice long stretch here. And then I want you to come into an easy seated position. Let's work the arms. So take the arms out nice and long. This is our last movement before we cool it down and give some stretches. So here we go. You're gonna tap up and under, up and under. Good. Up and under, up and under. Seems like a simple movement, but we're gonna add on to this. Give me 4, 3, 2, 1. Now reach the arms out long and strong. Drop your shoulders down, circles forward. If this seated position does not work for you, any position where you're gonna keep your chest lifted, now circle the arms back. Imagine you're holding quarters on the wall and you're just making sure those quarters stay there. Turn your palms up, circle forward. Really reach through those fingers. Activate the arms from the shoulders to the fingertips. Reverse. Turn your thumbs to the ceiling, circle forward. And circle back. Turn your thumbs to the ground, circle forward. And then circle back. Are you ready? Over, under. So tap shoulders, tap ribs. Shoulders, ribs. Your arms will not fall off, I promise, but I need you to keep moving because we're almost done. The challenge for change is when we get to the burn and not giving up on it. Here's 3, 2, get ready for arm circles. 1, take the arms out long, circle. Make sure your shoulders are pulling into your back pockets, not trying to become your earrings. And circle back. Turn your palms to the ceiling, circle forward. Come on, we don't want those bat wings to keep waving once we wave our hands. Circle back. Turn your thumbs to the ceiling, circle forward. Are you still sitting tall? Circle back. Sometimes we're professional slouchers. Stay up tall. Now flip your thumbs to the ground. Circle forward. And then circle back. Oh, that burn. And release. Shake it out. Whew, roll the shoulders. All right, let's take a stretch. Bring one arm across, but you gotta drop the shoulder down. Don't want you to hold at the elbow. You gotta go below or above the joint, dropping the shoulder, and then turn and look. Really reach that hand across. It's only 30 minutes out of your day. Change that arm, drop the shoulder, turn and look. Come back to center. Feel free to grab the arms behind, stretch up. For some of us, it is not an interlace behind. It is just a press of the palms like you're holding a beach ball. So I need you to find what works best for you. Then go ahead and bring your hands to your knees, round your back, and arch the back. A little seated cat and cow. Just all these different movements, firing up different muscles of the body. So it's not just the core we focus on. We get every part of the body involved. And as you come back to sit up nice and tall, I want you to take one leg out to the side and stretch over. I want you to stay heavy in the opposite sit bone. So we're not tipping to get to the leg, we're side stretching. If your knee has to be bent, your leg in a little closer, rise up, change legs. And same thing, up and over to the other side. Heavy in this opposite thigh and sit bone so we stay connected to the mat, so it's just this side stretch. Come back up nice and tall. Turn in either direction on your mat. And what I want you to do is I want you to send the back leg out. Step the other foot across or leave it inside. We're gonna twist for the spine. If you need a gentle twist, take your hand to the shin, just turn the shoulders. Otherwise, bring your elbow across and deepen that rotation. But inhale, lift your chest up. Exhale, spin like a revolving door. Release to come center, and of course, change legs. And if sitting up tall makes you round your back, maybe you need to be here and you're just gonna twist using the support of your hands. Otherwise, shin, shoulder twist, or elbow up and across. Remember, pull up on the inhale, exhale on that spin. Come back to center. Go ahead and release. Come in nice and deep. Inhale, roll the shoulders up. Exhale them back and down. Inhale. Exhale, change direction. Shoulders, shoulders. Thank you so much for joining me. This is 30 minutes of Pilates, easy to do every day, and you're gonna build that strength, and these poses will feel better and better each time you do them. Just give it time. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for joining me for Pilates. I'll see you next time.